and a snowy, wintry mix to some. Here now, Jeanenne Tornatore, senior editor for Orbitz.com. Jeanenne, what a nightmare this is looking like. Who's going to get hit the hardest?
Well, right now we're already seeing major delays at O'Hare. They're up to 75 minutes. And then all of the major Northeast airports from Philly to the New York metro airports to Boston and in D.C. So, I think it's going to affect a lot of the country. And then I think tomorrow you're going to see a lot in the Pacific Northwest as well. And that also means that people that may be in sunny destinations can be affected when it comes to delays, because there's always a ripple effect when it comes to connecting flights.
So what's going to happen for people, who went on Orbitz or some other website, bought tickets, months in advance so that they'd have relatively cheap tickets, planning on traveling tomorrow, and now they see flights are going to be canceled and so on? What can they do?
Well, number one, make sure that you have your customer service number for an Orbitz or your airline programmed into your phone. Well, what you're going to find is if you're at the airport and then your flight gets canceled, the 100 passengers on your plane are all going to rush over to the customer service desk. I always dial that number right away. What the issue that people are going to run into if they're traveling tomorrow is that most of the flights are going to be booked. So it's going to be really hard if your flight does get canceled to get rebooked on a flight the same day. So if you do get canceled, look right away into making accommodations at a nearby hotel if you have to, if you think you might get stuck overnight.
And then would you advise, friends who are traveling through this mess that we're looking at on the satellite radar or were a moment ago, call up, find out if your flight's been canceled. If the answer is yes, bag it. I mean, they're not going to get on another flight tomorrow, the day before Thanksgiving, are they?
Yeah, it's likely that you're not, especially if you're traveling through some of the major airports in the U.S. Exactly. And if there are major cancellations across the country, you're going to see a lot of the airports a lot of the hotels right around the airports will fill up quickly. So it's important to make accommodation plans if you do need to stay overnight. You
stay at home, you swing by Boston Market. Yeah. I'm telling you, you won't know the difference. Well, at least I wouldn't from my cooking. Jeanne, thank you.
Thanks.